Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Nuremberg. After unfortunate delay, well, I am your host and crew chief here, 13 Diamond Creeper, and to continue on with the Nuremberg series, our racer Stone Phillips, along with our new member of the team, Cat.
Oh, good lord! You guys have no idea how pissed off I am. We were running really good in our qualifying. We were feeling great, and then it had to go ahead and kick out on us. So, unfortunately, we're just gonna be, trying again here, try these last two races, see what we can do. But I mean, we're just gonna pray for the best at this point. I mean, again, it's the ring, So we're gonna do a qualifying 2 laps on softs to get ourselves a good placement, and then run the race on mediums to stay out there the entire race, so we won't have to pit or do anything because there is no pit restrictions on this race. So we're just going to try to hit it hard and see what Team Number 10 can do.
Alrighty, well, I mean, once again, I don't think we have to go over the keys of success because that was in the first stream.
Yeah, really.
So we don't have to worry about that in this stream.
If you didn't see, in first round, we made it 4th place in our first run. So it was a great first run, amazing. We plan to replicate, if not do better this time. If we can get at least 4th place to kind of, at least, I'm hoping to at least, what's the word I'm looking for? Equal to or greater than 4th place. That's what I'm hoping for. So I will return. I'm going to go use the restroom. Give me 10 seconds. Thank you, everybody.
Well, to take over the commentary here, this is going. If you're just joining in, this is going to be a 5-lap race around the Nordschleife, or the Nuremberg 24-hour course. And along here, we're gonna do at least 2 runs. That's at least the plan here. We were meant to do round number 2, but that didn't go due to connection issues. I don't really know. Maybe it's just the lobby or something. But besides that, I mean, we're going to go and try this again in around 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And we'll be right back when Phillips returns.
All right, we're back. All right. Okay. Alrighty, Coach, what do we got? Lay it on me.
Well, I mean, just like the keys to success, well, I mean, if you want to do, since we have some time, we might as well just go over at least a couple of the more important ones. Manage the emotions. The emotions are going to be very high on this race, so it's just good to manage emotions, throttle control, and also make sure you do not draw too many penalties.
I didn't draw any penalties in the first race. It was great. There is one corner that I was struggling with. I think I can take it flat out, but I really cannot realistically, so I have to make sure that I am putting ample amount of braking. I have implemented a new way of braking, and it's kind of interesting for this track because it gives me the control in letting go, because really, it's not really about necessarily it's all about your braking zones and when to brake and let go, because if you're braking too much into a corner, you're just going to slide into that corner, and with this track being so narrow, you really have no room for sliding or error or anything. You're either sliding into the car next to you, sliding off the track. You gotta make sure that the braking is in its right zones, and that's what we're gonna try to do tonight.
Yep, and it's all key here to just control the emotion through the entire race, because this race, it has very minimal chances to overtake, and it's very hard to lose positioning on this track.
Really is, as I was saying, as we were saying at Dragon's Trail, or not Dragon's Trail, it was Deep Forest Raceway. As we were saying at Deep Forest Raceway, really, even just a second is just catastrophic. Here, that is extremely emphasized. Like, a couple of seconds is just catastrophic. You can, but it's anything over 5 seconds is really catastrophic in terms of where we are in placement. So we're just gonna try to.
Well, I think not in terms of racing, but in terms of penalties, I would be more afraid of penalties over losing a couple positions.
Yeah.
Because positions could easily be just one back. You could end up being 5 seconds away from somebody, losing 5 seconds to somebody, and then regaining that plus more.
Absolutely. And I believe our design team just got back. So she's just in time too. Cool. Yeah,
there
she's
we
back.
go. As the entire team is now here.
We're ready.
I didn't know if I was on the pad, it would show the mouse too.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, it doesn't show on stream, but I can see it. So can Diamond. If you actually hold down on X, you can actually draw a little bit.
But I think the one thing you should be more concerned about, Stone, is just drawing penalties. That's going to be the challenge.
Absolutely. And
the tracks coming up here, it's going to be kind of hard to draw up a penalty.
It is, yes. This is going to be one hell of. We're going to see and hope for the best. I'm going to make sure that my internet is good. Yeah.
Good.
Are you following me?
Maybe. All right. We got 15 minutes. Okay.
15 minutes.
I might as well do a free warm up. I might as well do a warm up lap. Get myself back into this zone here. It's always good just to warm up. See about that corner that we've been worrying about.
It's good. It would be very interesting to understand how the penalty system really works.
I would like to understand that. Like when we were qualifying, we got hit in the rear end, but we still got the penalty. So I don't understand.
Yeah.
Really don't understand how that works.
Because it's kind of, once again, it's one of those things that I think Gran Turismo doesn't really address that well in terms of penalties and in terms of the ranking too. Those are
Have you searched it up?
No, we haven't yet. I mean, we did. I did do a little bit of research in terms of like the end pitting. Like if you don't pit on certain tracks that require you to pit, you'll get like a minute penalty. But even if you look it up, it says that they're a little bit finicky in terms of their like even Google will say like it's pretty inconsistent.
Yeah. So that's the one thing too. You can end up. Didn't you also say that like if someone else made the mistake, like way far down the track or something, you may end up getting their penalty?
Yeah. Sometimes other racers serve penalties for other people's mess up, which is just.
I'm not trying to talk bad about Gran Turismo here because I'm having a great time.
Absolutely not. No, this is
just
amazing.
some. But, there's just some genuine critiques here, and I think that's all fair to have a bit of critiques. Go.
Oh my goodness.
There we are. Having a very solid couple of turns here.
Yeah. slip up into the grass, but nothing terrible. Nothing terrible, nothing terrible. It's this corner right here. Perfect.
There you go. Just sometimes you just gotta coast.
Exactly. As I was showing you in training one day, coasting through the corners, right? Like this one right here, coast. See?
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness.
A little slippery, but you got it.
That was so close. Holy shit.
You do so much better when you don't have people being so aggressive around you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really.
but and that's another factor too you have to consider too. It's sure, I mean, you can perform the best off track, but it's always a different story when racing with other people. I mean, against the AI in this game, it's pretty simple to the point. Which, I mean, that is probably what we can come to expect going against the racers from the campaign side of things.
Right. But this is racers from all over the world who have probably been playing this game longer than I have. So I mean, like...
Definitely. Yeah, that brings me, back to, like, I've been playing Gran Turismo for a bit now, but I've never really got too much into it until at least 2018, well, at least 2020-ish. Because I do have Gran Turismo 3. Now, that was one of the games I grew up with, is Gran Turismo 3, but I haven't played that one in quite some time. I've actually, a couple of years ago, tried its campaign and just kind of gave up a little after a bit.
Yeah.
But once again, I mean, you have to... Sometimes it takes another attempt,
A little bit of a... Car feels good, track feels good. I mean, realistically, it's just going to feel on the pack and see how the pack is going to feel. If they're feeling aggressive, they're feeling aggressive. If they're feeling sporty, they're feeling sporty. Realistically, it's just up to that pack, I guess.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, is that you're going to always get that aggressive driver in a lobby.
Absolutely.
I mean, the higher the competitiveness can get real competitive. So you just got to remember that, not to get frustrated into the race, and people will slip up. That's for sure.
Beautiful carousel. Holy crap.
As we are going right into a very good carousel right there.
A little bit of slip up. I saw that one coming. I didn't set up for those sections of turns correctly. It's really all about setting up. If you can't set up, if you can't set up at all, your next 3 or 4 moves are all sorts of wanky and janky. So you really have to either pray that you can set up or.
Well, I think that and. Also, if you have a very aggressive race, and let's say you're in a pack, and then you get pushed to your limits, and then you eventually snap. That can also heavily affect the race too.
Absolutely.
But I mean, normally if you can tune that out and just play play for positions, play with strategy. That will get you really far. As we seen last time we went around the Nuremberg Ring.
Yeah,
less than a few hours back.
6 hours ago, yeah. Oh my goodness. Second carousel not so good. Also on real racing, 24 hours of Rolex has been heating up over there.
It would be kind of cool if you had your friend. Wouldn't it be cool if they had like a 24-hour racing where like
you and your friends could do? Yes, I believe iRacing or some other racing development or other racing simulator has that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Gran Turismo honestly should implement like that. You can get put like a team together, and then you can kind of make your team, build like that would be kind of cool. I think that'd be cool to have like online teams.
It would be really cool. It would be amazing.
Be a thing, because I'm like, yeah, I mean, cool. You get put in teams and stuff, as well, and that's cool. But I think there honestly should be like, and this is just a suggestion, have a championship where you have your own team. Try to compete.
Exactly.
I think that would
be... Holy absolute.
And
look at it, we blew our time in half. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was going to say that despite of the one mess up there, it was actually really good.
It's amazing.
You got it down by, I think, over what, like 12 seconds?
Yeah, 12. That's okay.
12,
well, we can't
13.
finish that right now, so we'll just back on that. But wow, it was amazing. That was whew.
At least by over 12 seconds.
Yeah, at least
there.
that was. Oh wow, that was
12 seconds is huge.
Oh, that was okay. So that was a really good opener, so we got like 5 minutes left. That gives me a minute to like kind of breathe, because again, while I do good on the track myself, I'm good at tracking. It's everybody else, because what I unfortunately do is I focus too much in front of the car in front of me. So if I'm focused too much in front of on the car in front of me, sorry, English is hard. I unfortunately cannot. My braking zones are so. My braking zone for my driving style is so, minuscule, and there's so little room for error that if I'm trying to do in the braking zone of other people, while it may work for a couple of corners, there's a couple of corners that I need to nail correctly. Otherwise, it's all over, and I end up losing my corners, and it's so good. So we're gonna really, really try to hit it here and try to.
Let's see if we can get just the same or get better.
Right. We aim for a fourth or higher. Fourth or higher is what we aim for. I mean, we're going to aim the Nissans, but really good throughout the season. And we have our full team here. Everybody's we're looking good. All right, what do we got, team? Anything else before I go in? What are we thinking?
I'm thinking you're all good to go. I mean, with a better lap in, maybe you'll be able to get into a lot more better position to start with. I'm having a very good feeling that might be the case.
I'm hoping, because I don't know if you saw, but as you saw earlier today, as we started racing, or we started qualifying for race number 2, which would have been number 2 around 2 o'clock. Yeah, the 2 o'clock race was a complete bust. The lobby everybody was lagging out, and all of a sudden, we were just getting into the back corner, just getting into the back straight, and the lobby unfortunately kicked us out, and we were no longer able to finish the race, so we lost out on a placement from 2 o'clock. So now we're just going to kind of see if we can do the 7 and 8 o'clock runs and really pray for the best. I mean, again, this is a ring. If you can get a decent run, you can.
Yep, but the more important thing at the end of the day is just don't tire yourself out. Just keep strong and keep yourself going.
I will say those Ferraris are good, yes, but they're not. They're cornering. I think I have them in cornering just a little bit more, I believe.
But I do think the bigger challenge is going to be your Porsches and your McLarens. those are going to be the challenge.
Absolutely.
Because my experience, I think me, and I remember you and me running a test between the Porsches and the McLarens. Yes, the Porsches were good, but the McLarens were even better.
Yeah, those McLarens really can work their ways around the corners very decently, I will say.
And your biggest challenge will also be the Citroen, and you also have the Lambos.
Yeah, the Lambos are good. Yes, the Lamborghinis are very good. Yes, and then Fords. The Fords are great in that backstretch. That is going to be a detrimental thing if I let a Ford get on me in the backstretch. But if I can manage to block like I was, the one in the back, that was a really...
But Fords really lack a lot of the tracking quality, however, no matter if it's a straight track or not.
Yeah, they do. It's kind of...
So,
it is kind of upsetting.
It's more of like, okay, you might have the initial game, but I don't think it can really finish.
No.
I mean,
talk about Team Chevy. We have not heard much from Team Chevy at all this season. We've seen a couple of them come in and they fade out.
I don't really know. I just once again, I'm not really a big Chevy.
Yeah, I'm not a Chevy person either.
No.
But you guys know that because I have a Ford.
Exactly. You know, but Team Chevy's been pretty decent. Team Nissan's been pretty quiet. I mean, we saw the two Nissans in last race, and actually Team Nissan placed third and fourth. So I mean,
yes, and
we brought up the back or the front pack in the top 5, which is absolutely amazing for Team Nissan. We did secure some amazing points that race, but here we go.
To be honest, too, we have not heard from Honda in some time, too.
No, I haven't, except for Team Honda that we fought against.
I mean, Honda was in the conversation for the last few races, but this race, I have not seen a single Honda.
See. We have a fellow teammate. We have a fellow teammate in Nissan. We have 2 fellow teammates. So we have 3 Nissans. We have a couple Porsches. We have a couple Lamborghinis making their debut in this race, interestingly enough. Same thing with BMWs, Porsches, a couple of Mercedes,
McLarens,
AMGs.
too.
Oh yeah, McLaren's is up there along with Porsche as well. Look at this, our teammate with 40 points. That's amazing. That is amazing. So with all our points... Wait a minute. Why didn't my points...
Wait, 15 points? I thought there was 20 on
That's what I thought.
Unless you enter and then whatever... Oh, no. This is not good.
Maybe. All right. I mean...
15
that's what I thought. I thought it was... I'm also confused.
Wait,
I thought
Did they...
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure how it works. I really don't.
Did you get 5 points last game?
No, I got nothing last race. We didn't get a last race.
No, the race before that.
We only did 1 race.
No, you did 2. You did the 2 o'clock.
I thought we saw 20.
Yeah, I thought we saw 20. No, we only...
When we finished, we definitely got 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that you didn't finish the 2 o'clock race, but I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page. But I thought you got like 5 points from that, and I was just wondering if maybe they just have it
as a point to like...
I mean, it's kind of uncertain what happened there, but maybe, hopefully, here we can regain 5 points here that we definitely did have, that's for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I could have swore... I'm also using the wrong controller, so I'm gonna have to like...
I play music in my headset, it doesn't go to your stream, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Alright, because I don't want you to have an issue with that.
I'll let you know if it does.
Okay, we got once again, a very interesting group here. I mean, we got a lot more Nissans, that's for sure. All the lobbies are, everyone's stable in terms of the internet.
Good.
Didn't the 1400 one start off stable too, though? So we gotta make sure.
Yeah, we just keep an eye on
it. Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Oh no.
I seen that.
And
Shit.
Hey, you corrected it, you're good.
Make sure we don't draw no penalties. Is that Team Chevy behind us? That is Team Chevy.
Alright, well,
okay.
Making it interesting. Whoa,
wait, did the same thing I was going to do, but I didn't let off.
That's the thing, sometimes just coming to a sudden stop can also throw you off, too.
Why did the sparks fly like that?
So that's a car. The sparks or the flames?
Flames or sparks, whatever they are.
So the sparks are flying because of the car bouncing off the ground. With the baby, you know that's the metal scraping off the bottom of the car. The flames coming up the exhaust is the car. So with high octane fuel like this, a lot of the time, some of that fuel, the gases might not burn off in the cylinders, so they often late fire back when you let off the gas, because you basically suck in a lot of the fuel, but as you let off, not all that fuel can get burnt, so it gets sent through the exhaust, and then when it'll ignite it and pop.
Okay, I understand.
It's a little bit more complex than that, but that's like the...
I get the gist of it, though.
Yeah. So when they let off the gas, you're seeing them save the fucking car, essentially. Almost did the same thing in practice. We learned. That's why we practice.
And the important thing is that you saved it, and that's all that matters, and that is very essential in a race like this.
I will say that Mercedes is quite good.
Yes, Carter, we are still racing. This is a continuation of the last stream.
Okay.
Race that we were supposed to be in ended up not working.
Yeah, it crashed in the server. We were unable to get the race in, so
we're here, and we're just gonna hopefully get 2 more races in before the end of the 4th round.
We made that slide in practice too as well. So you know, while I'm
yeah,
learning
we got
my mistakes
this.
from practice.
Yes, we do got this, Carter. Go caught up to me.
What's that?
What? I'm reading Carter's comment here. Okay. Having a very good qualifier.
That one's doing pretty decent.
It's been a while since we heard from Team Chevrolet, that's for sure.
Yeah, really. Team Chevy was in the back behind us, and they on that corner a little bit too fast. And out they go. I mean, that's unfortunate. It really is.
It really is.
Look at all the people from Brazil. Look at that. I'm not dumb. That is Brazil, okay? Can somebody answer that, please?
I'm dumb and I don't know, so give me a moment.
Diamond, you're the flag expert.
What?
That's Brazil, right?
Yeah, that is Brazil.
Okay,
yes, correct.
Yes.
Yes, yep.
What I thought. Okay, so now it's our last lap of qualifying. 8:44. We got holy gentlemen. This is
and we're potentially looking at a 4th place qualifier? Question mark.
Maybe, I don't know.
Man, we still have 1 lap to see where all that, where the qualifiers come out to be. That sounded like you knocked over a cone?
It did.
I was wondering, like, what happened there?
We probably definitely hit that cone there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounded like we knocked over a cone.
Sounded like we smacked that up at Jesus.
I just heard that, and I was like, oh, what's that?
I heard that too. I was like, oh, wait.
I was confused there for a second. I was kind of worried, like, is there something that we hit?
Seems like the pack is pretty evenly spread out.
Yep, well, I mean, this course especially, it's very easy for things to be spread out. Especially, it's very easy for things to get spread out Yep, well, I mean, yep, this is the channel's new name, Viper.
What did Viper say?
Say, wait, is this Ender? I just don't realize you changed your name.
Yeah,
brother.
yes, this is Ender. This is the new channel rebranded.
Here we are on lap 2 of the qualifier.
A little bit of a bump, not bad. That's not bad. A little bit of damage, but that's not going to cost us too much, I don't think.
Don't know. It's okay, Viper. You didn't know that.
No, I didn't specify, so you're good, Viper. No.
You're good.
No sense in apologizing. You're good.
Don't apologize unless you've wronged someone.
Exactly.
And quickly, I'm actually going to do something quickly while we're in qualifying. I'm going to figure out why points can be taken. I'm going to wonder.
Yeah, look up the points and systems and see how they, yeah.
Unless that's a glitch, maybe that is just a glitch or something. Just reset us here by 5, which
it's possible, I guess.
And they're saying, well, I mean, I'm on a form here, and somebody says that points are never taken away from you or disqualified. Of the issue to determine if the issue was whether it was just I don't know what they're trying to say. I guess what they're saying is that they don't know. I don't know if that's just a glitch or something.
Maybe because of the race we joined earlier, maybe it just disqualified our points because we left.
I don't know. I mean, I've done a little bit of basic research here, and I mean, so far I have not. It's saying that they don't take it away under any circumstance, but that was definitely something. Matter of fact,
I'm so confused.
I'm also going to be checking last stream or part 1 of this to see what exactly is happening here, because I can maybe tell you exactly what's happened, maybe, if I go back. And I'm trying to... Now I'm trying to find you on my, oh wait, no, I can just click on the stream and I can go from there. Right. You had 20 points.
I did. I know I did.
Yep, you had 20 points, and some reason they took that away from you. I don't know what it could be. I mean, the only explanation I can think of right now is what happened was when the server disconnected from the second race, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with that, possibly. So it was like you entered, but you also didn't enter.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been the case, and maybe they thought, the game thought, oh, okay, you know, it's...
Okay.
But,
so
right,
so
well,
far, it's looking at a 4th place, but we're gonna see here in just a little bit. I mean, okay, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay. I mean, even top 10. Realistically, even a top 10 finish is okay. Definitely. Even a top 10 finish is A-okay with me, and I am, like, more than, you know... I think, I don't know.
Yay. I also have another viewer coming in, and Tron Nissan 515.
We're just waiting for the rest of the pack. Okay. We have a couple of DNFs. Okay. It looks like we're more solidifying ourselves right around the 5th or 6th place mark.
Yes.
Nissan is in the top 5, in the top 10 though. Nissan top 10. Look at this.
Yep, and...
Oh, except for, wait a minute. Oh, there's 4 Nissans in the team. There's 4 teams. We have 4 Nissans among the grid here. Our one, he's still on the track. He's currently running 11th.
Oh yeah, yes, I know you too. Nick. Okay, I get it.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Sorry, man. Oh, sorry, man. I didn't mean. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize. Sorry about that.
So it's looking like a solidified 6th place, which I'm good with. I'm okay with. Let me go take a peek at chat for a moment.
Alright. Yes. How you been doing, everyone? How you doing, Nick?
Alright. Yeah, we're looking at a 6th place.
Nice 6th place.
At 6th place is comfortable. You know, mid-pack to be able to do what I need to do in the fashion that I have to do it, and you know, I think that we're gonna be okay.
We will, definitely will be. And very soon here, I'll be doing the play-by-play.
Goodness gracious. That Huracan is really back there, wow. Okay. So yeah, a 6th place. Okay, we gotta change our tires. We're gonna have to change to mediums. There we go. Okay. Our mediums with a 6th place start here at the ring. Oh goodness, I'm not. Oh goodness, I am not ready for this. Nissan in the top 5. We have three. We have a top 5 Nissan team, top 10 Nissan team. Nissans are starting to make their appearance. I'm telling you, they're down, but they're not out. I'm telling you, they're the underdogs this season. So I mean, somebody left the room. Why would they leave? I don't understand why people leave. I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's another thing, is that there needs to be. It needs a. I don't know if the. Besides that issue, here we begin.
Here we go.
Nuremberg Ring. Manufacturer Cup.
Some great manufacturers, great companies, great team members, great team.
Alrighty. Here we go. And here's the play-by-play. Hey.
Look at the front end.
Yeah.
Beautiful. This is what I love right here. This is what I love right here. Our team leads off the pack. Let's race the front. Coming up in second place, we got the next place live four. Coming up there, we have Mercedes. Fourth place, we got another
My love, move your mic closer to your face.
Fifth place, we have the sixth place, we have
there you are.
We have a Nissan. Seventh place, we have the McLaren. Eighth place, we have another McLaren. Coming up in the back here. Okay. Number 9, we have a Lamborghini. Another Lamborghini in 10th. So we got the pair of Lamborghinis in 9th and 10th. GTR in 11th. Coming up in the back, we do have another Lamborghini. And coming up in last, I believe we have the BMW. Yes.
Yes, because a couple of people left before the race. Ready. 6th place. Feeling good about everything. As we now start the race off the start line. Trying to catch up to the Chevy. As the first pack got bunched up a lot. Out of the corner, McLaren managed to pass, but there was a little fight with the Chevy and the Nissan. Little bump from Phillips into the McLaren. No penalties. Into the Grand Prix loop. Down the straightaway. Good dive by Phillips. Passing the McLaren, but not out of danger yet. As the Lambo and the whole pack of McLaren's, Lambo, and I think it was both Lamborghinis and a McLaren ended up passing.
Right up the way.
Definitely shoving, that's for sure. As the Huracan up there has a 0.5 second penalty already drawn in this race. Down the straightaway. Phillips having a 0.5 second deficit on McLaren. As 10th is trying to catch in this race. Phillips going off the track, bumping curves.
Okay, yeah, I knew that was
As a 0.5 and a second and a half. for both forcing another car off the track and for cutting track limits. Rough start, but not over. Chevy went right up into the wall. As the Lambo went into the wall, down into the corner.
Just gotta let the rain do its thing. That's all you gotta do.
It was a pretty emotional first section, a couple of sections on the first lap. As the Lambo is struggling and got a 0.5 penalty. Now trying to catch up with the McLaren. Heading down the first straight. Slipping a little, but managing to save it on the straightaway. Into the turn. Going down to the other straightaway with small corners. Still, a car behind, I believe it's a BMW or an Audi, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, but a little bunch up is ensuing behind. Phillips managing to pull away from that. Phillips turning on the hairpin, going down another straightaway, pulling away from 7th and 8th. As 7th goes into the wall. Phillips now going straight, doing some of the corners. Still trying to catch up to the McLaren. Good turns into the grass a little as the Lambo goes and passes Phillips. As the Lambo up in front has a 0.5 second penalty. Down the straightaway. Now currently at 7th, trying to make some progress and getting back into 6th place. Phillips now heading towards another straightaway, and looks like the Lambo is we're slowly getting to it. Excuse me, I thought I was pulling away for a brief second. It looked like it, and then looked like the Lambo and the McLaren had a small confrontation, but was quick. In the wall, and that. I'm hoping that does not draw any more penalties, as we're entering that first carousel. It looks more like a McLaren and a Lambo behind.
I was trying to leave that open for them to take, but he didn't take that, and I don't know why.
It looked like they were kind of fighting each other. And that could have went bad. I think there was ghosting happening.
Yes.
And has a 4-second penalty. That's a large penalty to serve, that's for sure.
As it is, my 1.5 second is humongous.
It is humongous, just as much, you know.
Literally, as we were saying the other day, or just a couple hours.
Yep. It's more scary with the penalties versus losing ground for a second and regaining, but the good news is you'll at least Phillips will be ahead of the Lambo. Phillips into the corner. That Lambo is going pretty much everywhere right now, into the grass and into the corners again. Once again, this is one of the rare instances it decides to enforce the penalty.
Right, like what the hell?
And there were plenty of shortcut penalties that could have been easily drawn, but surprisingly did not get drawn.
I think it's the penalties if you gain positions.
That actually might end up being true.
I think it's if you gain a position while you're committing the track limits or something, I believe. Oh, and there goes the Lambo.
Whoa.
Okay. So it's going to give me a moment to actually breathe. So my penalty.
Yep, and regroup here. Didn't lose all that much speed to
no, we didn't.
The penalty there.
No, we didn't. We're still in this.
Yep, we're still in this here. I don't know why I decided to stop playing the screen for a second. I might have accidentally paused the screen to go back to the other screen. As the Lambo went right into the wall, that looked like a very nasty hit.
It did. Team Lambo just suffered a huge casualty there.
Yeah, let's
see if I can make this up in
more accurately, more accurately, just a loss, and it's sad.
Yeah, really. Still gotta button that up a little bit.
Phillips back to the Grand Prix loop of the track. A little slip, but manages to save it. The front pack is starting to break up, and it's starting to spread out a lot now, so that's gonna make things a little bit more trickier, because slip streams and stuff are going to be way more spread out now. Now into the corner. Out of the corner. Had a very good turn. And it's in. Down the straightaway into the curve. As the pack up front is starting to become visible. Through the chicane with absolute ease too. And into the wall again. Out into the Nordschleifer. Heading down the straight. Phillips continuing to chase for 6th place again, as we're 10 seconds out for a possible takeover of 6th, and then hopefully 5th. Phillips to the back straight, coasts around the corner really well, almost got into the grass but stays out. Phillips out of the corner. Out of the corner. Into the chicane, heading to a hairpin as a yellow flag has been raised. As 6 is right there, and I think that's the McLaren that was there from earlier. And now caught up to the McLaren. Phillips in a little dive, manages to keep with the McLaren. And as the McLaren, in a tight situation and manages to save it while maintaining 6. Well, now McLaren passing Phillips. That was definitely.
You saw that McLaren bump me though, right?
Yep, the McLaren clearly bumped you there.
That's what he gets.
As the McLaren spun off.
That's what happens when you let your emotions get to you. Almost let mine get to me, but. I was focused on the text.
In the wall, but no positions lost. However, the McLaren behind looks like they're catching up pretty quickly. Phillips has a 17-second lead, or 17-second deficit, I should say, from 5th. And is holding on to around an 8-second lead over the McLaren. And at least we're in 6 so far, but still we're in the 2nd lap. So we have time. The carousel, very good carousel.
A little bit wide, but not bad.
A little rocky, but is able to get through it. Here we go. Still trying to catch up. Been definitely an emotional 2 laps, that's for sure. As Phillips continues throughout the Nordschleife Lifer, heading into the 2nd carousel.
Come on.
As Phillips went into the wall but recovered. Heading now to the straightaway. As there's a lot of frustration happening.
You seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are
Yep,
you seeing what I'm seeing?
I'm seeing a lot of people pitting, so right away things are already possibly looking on the up right now. As they're all going to mediums, while third manages to hit out quickly. Fifth and fourth didn't manage to. And a quick dive nearly out of the pitting lane, and your contact with the Mercedes. We're now back in fifth. What an emotional second lap right there. Getting right back into fifth. But Phillips is not out of trouble yet, as the McLaren in back of Phillips is also trying to get up to fifth in the Grand Prix section. Phillips managing to go low as the McLaren is trying to find a way to pass Phillips, but Phillips is still able to deny him the opportunity. Phillips now in the Grand Prix, there's bumper to bumper. That was nearly a takeover attempt. And as the McLaren goes off track, and Phillips able to retain fifth. To the straightaway. McLaren still trying to figure out ways to get past. As McLaren went out wide. And what would Phillips do? And there was a dive from the McLaren, and now we're in sixth. Phillips having over nearly a 20-second lead over seventh, and only has a 1.7 or 2-second deficit on the McLaren. As the McLaren and Mercedes is able to pretty much out-track so far, but I think Phillips definitely has it in him to get up to at least fourth. Phillips on the straightaway. McLaren and Mercedes is still up there a little bit, as they're competing now to see who would take over fifth or fourth. Mercedes went off the track. Phillips coming into the straightaway, as Phillips is safely passing fifth. Mercedes successfully passed on the straightaway. Phillips now entering a turn, manages to get onto the turn well, as the McLaren in front of him messes up a little. Mercedes still being persistent though. He's slowly gaining to Phillips, but Phillips still holds on. Phillips now into the hairpin. Mercedes coming up and still trying to pass, and Mercedes passes. A little tap. That I don't know if it would be a penalty or not. Mercedes still trying to hold the ground. Phillips coming into the corners, being persistent with the Mercedes, trying to pass it again. Phillips over the turn. Phillips now on the straightaway. Mercedes doing a very big pull away from Phillips here. Having a good turn. Was able to do a little bit of a catch up with the dive. But the Mercedes still is pulling away. Phillips went into the turn and exited fast on another straightaway through the curbs as the Mercedes in front goes in the dirt, almost hits the wall, and Phillips manages to take fifth. Phillips going in deep to the corner, gets out of the corner and is trying to regain to the McLaren for fourth place. As the second carousel was a little bit rough, but manages to continue, got out of it very well.
That was the first carousel. What you mean?
First carousel. Excuse me. Thank you, Phillips there. Stone. Thank you for reminding me that. I knew that. I mean, they both look quite similar. That's for sure.
They definitely do. All the corners look similar in this track.
Yeah, I mean, also too, I was just looking on the map but here we are. Fifth place still. Phillips starting to now is able to now start to reel in to fourth. Into the corner. Turning again. Managed to successfully get out of those corners. As the Mercedes is once again trying to reel in Phillips. A dive by the Mercedes and avoided a collision right there. Mercedes does not look like it has the ability to track through these little sections here where you have to slow down a little. But definitely can get you on definitely go in the corners. As first is pitting at the moment. Phillips out of the second carousel. Into the back corner, going into the back straight. As Phillips starts to pull away from the Mercedes. But not totally out yet. Mercedes is starting to once again reel in, but I think it won't catch up. That's for sure. At least this is what this commentator believes. Or maybe I spoke too soon. But then again, we've been through tight spots before. The Mercedes doing a desperate turn, or doing a desperate play just to get in the fifth. And after 3 laps, we are in 5th. into the 4th lap. Still top 5. Went into the grass a little. And it seems like it's not drawing penalties, which is good. We're avoiding drawing any more penalties than we had in the beginning, which is good. Good news here. The bad news is that Phillips here is definitely contending with a Mercedes that's definitely wanting to be 5th, that's for sure. So, definitely this game is definitely going to become more defensive than offensive. As Phillips here goes into the Grand Prix loop, into that straightaway. Phillips. Now to the corners. Managing to go into the corner and almost colliding in the wall, but saves it. Almost, but Phillips manages to keep it in. And Mercedes is definitely putting up a fight, but I mean, it looked like the Mercedes just slipped up. Phillips now getting through the turns hard and fast, and continuing to go through this entire course with no problems at all. In the grass, manages to get out. Down the straight. That Mercedes is very persistent, but Phillips is continuing to hold off that Mercedes. And Phillips goes into those turns and is continuing to hold 5th after 3 laps, now heading into 4 laps. Going to the corner, maintaining the lead as Mercedes is still persistent in trying to reel in Phillips. Phillips, a little bump from Mercedes. That might be a penalty being drawn for that. So Phillips might be out of this situation.
Nope.
As the answer quickly becomes no, too. Well, once again, speaking a little too soon, but maybe that's, once again, this is me, talking about when there should be penalties. Phillips into the hairpin and out. Mercedes continuously trying to put up a fight. Phillips managing to pull away a little. Turn. Once again, the Mercedes bumping right into Phillips again. Through the curbs. Out onto the on the straightaway. Mercedes still trying to reel back in, but Phillips managing to get a 1-second lead over the Mercedes, which is good news. However, as the Mercedes, as Phillips, it was that was a very unfortunate block or unfortunate thing that happened. But Phillips is still persevering. Phillips now entering the straightaway. Reeling back in the Mercedes. Being very persistent. This is good news. It's good that Phillips continues to hold on into the corner. still persistent with the Mercedes, reeling in the Mercedes, even though the Mercedes is starting to get a little bit more momentum. Phillips continuing to be persistent. And to get to quickly some comments, Viper says, "Go, Ender, you go, you got this," and yes, he does. And then he actually says that I indirectly roasted you, which I didn't. I was just simply commentating. Phillips continuing to persevere, shaking. The Mercedes goes off course.
What?
And then Phillips gets his penalty.
But the Mercedes didn't.
Once again, this is very big inconsistencies of that. As I was 100% going to say, I was a 100%, that should have 100% been the Mercedes. And unfortunately here, we're in a new situation now where apparently the penalties are apparently wanting to stack up against Phillips, and especially that one was very unnecessary. Phillips in the wall, front and right tire damage. You got this, Phillips.
It's alright. You've got this. You'll get yourself back on track. You always do.
Was definitely this penalty definitely for some reason, this game in particular, I don't know if this happens in any other game that does something like sports mode, but just the penalties are not only inconsistent, but they sometimes give it to the wrong racer, wrong driver. Phillips now back in the back straight. Continuing down. Now having over a 26-second lead over 7th and having over a 12-second deficit on 5th. But I have total confidence here that Phillips can regain some momentum here and maybe be able to push into 5th again. Phillips on lap 5. Final lap going into the final corner. Or final lap into the Grand Prix layout of the track, or the Grand Prix section. As we start this final lap with an unfortunate penalty that should have been to the Mercedes, ends up going to Phillips. For if anyone is just tuning in, so that's what happened here. going to the back straight in the Grand Prix section of the track, as Phillips is actually regaining some momentum here, as we were from a 12-second deficit all the way down to nearly 10 seconds flat of a deficit. Phillips going into the Nordschleifer, heading into the first section of the Nordschleifer, almost down straight, the first straight here. Phillips gaining significant time over that Mercedes. And I was just lagging out there for 1 second, but we're back. Nine-second deficit to recover from. It looks like the Mercedes is actually struggling here a little. We're almost to an 8.7 second deficit and still climbing down. Into a bit of a spin out, but Phillips manages to regain control. Phillips turning, managing to get on to the straight. Continuing on, we are nearly a quarter away done of the 5th lap. And heading into now heading into the first carousel. And unfortunately, that Mercedes is still pulling away. Phillips struggling now as we entered and exit the first carousel. A little bit of damage into the wall. And down the straight. Heading down into the final carousel. Entered and exited really good. Yep, you're good. And heading down the back straight. And with 0.6 laps of fuel, we're able to make it to the end.
Well, I passed the start-finish line.
Well,
what did I get a penalty for? Well, I'm so confused.
That's a good question.
I don't understand what that penalty is even for. I don't understand. Do we have to pit? Because the whole front pit.
I mean,
but it says a penalty. It says the tire. It's not required. What are you? I'm so confused.
And this is a very odd set of circumstances here. This is an odd set of circumstances. I mean, to break it down, it all started with a very rough first lap, and I mean, after that first lap, everything went well, and
what the hell?
And
I really don't understand what the hell that penalty is even for. I
have no clue either. And to be honest, that 1.5 second penalty should have been for the Mercedes.
It really should have been. Yes, it absolutely should have been.
And unfortunately, the cherry on top, unfortunately, is a 2-minute penalty, and an unwarranted 2-minute penalty at that.
What in the hell? I don't understand. What the hell this is, like, why? For what reason? I don't...
There is 3 other racers, too. I don't get it.
No, I don't either. I'm really confused.
But there was 2 that DNF. The Chevy and the...
Well, I mean, Team Nissan brought it home, which is good. But what the hell is the penalty for? I don't... Because we didn't get a penalty first round?
No, we did not. Wait, and let me do a check to see if there's anything that got changed in that. And I'm genuinely curious if that this Nissan up behind in 11th is going to get one, because if that is not the case.
I don't like. I'm not even sure I understand. Team Chevy DNF'd.
Hold on.
Neither of the Lambos got a penalty. So what's my for? I don't understand.
Hitting me? I don't know.
Absolute bullshit. I'm not sure.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you mind doing some research?
I'm gonna do a quick glimpse to see. Wait, no, you got last time you got a 1 minute penalty.
I'm not sure.
No, like 1 second penalty, but that did nothing.
What is the penalty for? So how many points did we end up getting? So now we have 21 points. So wait a minute, I'm so confused.
I'm confused too. So that's
okay. I mean, that's cool. I'm not going to complain with it, but I mean, 6 points for 8th. I mean, okay. Well,
and
here we are for the last run. Oh wait, last run's at 9. Well, yeah, because we missed. I guess we missed. Yeah, we missed 8 o'clock's run.
Oh, we did. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we're gonna end on that, because this is until they can figure it out. I'm not gonna run again and risk losing the positions that we have. So I think I am going to.
But
I'm gonna call it a high note.
And that was totally uncalled for.
That was absolutely
on that situation. I mean, the good news is it looks like your points counted.
I don't think they did, because if you think about it, I had 15 points when I walked in, and then I lost those points because I got 5 points. 6 points would be 21, so no, I didn't. The first points didn't count. So those points counted, so now I have 21 points. So even though we placed lower, we got away with more points. So I guess I'm going to take that as a win and go from there, I guess, because I think that's a wrap at Nürburgring, because frustrating track for sure, but I am going to take the car back to the pits and go relax and say screw this. So take us out, host.
But well, I mean, hopefully on round 5 on Circuit Day Spa, we'll see a lot better result, and maybe hopefully things will be on the up from here. So this is 13 Diamond Creeper, your commentator and your crew chief, and welcome aboard with our new teammate Kat.
Yes, welcome aboard. It's good to have you on the team for design team, and have you it's emotional support. It's great to have you.
And
of course. Thank you.
At least we can take at least 6 points home. And
we'll take it home. We'll see you at Spa. I mean, we'll probably do a race review later and go from there. But for now, I guess, yeah, we'll see you guys at Spa.
Yep, we'll see you on the 28th.
All right. Take care, guys.